Hi, I'm Julie Galorenzo. I'm playing Woman 2 in Closer Than Ever. Oh, I would absolutely say that it is a sung-through song cycle. So there's no actual linear plot in this musical. Each character that you meet is a completely separate character from the one before, and we are moving through a bunch of people at a later stage in their life, just sort of uncovering the things that they maybe didn't know were coming down their way in their youth. What makes the show different than a traditional musical is that we're not following a linear plot. We're not following characters through a specific journey at a moment in time. We are following a lot of people that we meet at a specific moment in their life at the specific literal millisecond, and that there's no break for dialogue. This entire show is sung completely through for all 100 minutes. I think people will relate to it because we've either all at some point in our lives experienced something like this, whether it's love or loss or a turning point in your life or a moment that you're about to do something and you don't quite know what the outcome's going to be. The opening number of the show is about doors and all the different doors of your life. And there might be a roadblock behind that, or it might be open and it might be something amazing and beautiful that you didn't know you were wanting or even expected to happen in your life. And I think that's a really exciting thing. And that's what life is about. I love a song cycle. That's how I refer to this canon of musical, which is you got a couple people singing really intense, difficult music. And I love shows that necessarily you're not playing one character the whole way through. I love playing character roles where they're kind of like the goofy sidekick, and there's just not a lot of great material for us outside of like a handful of roles. Like, you're never the lead. So in this musical, I get to do the things I really love to do, which is a bit of the fun stuff and a bit of the like sad, dramatic things as well. So for me, it was very, very appealing. This is exactly the kind of thing I like to do and the kind of thing I like to go see. Oh, absolutely. There's two specific ones I can think of. One for sure is a number that I get to do towards the beginning of the show, and that's all I'll say, that I think is a very relatable experience for a lot of women out there, and men too, perhaps. So I think that is very relatable, and so I hope you come see it so that you can experience what that is. And then, you know, I think, not to bring the vibe down, but if you want to use this, you can, but this show is also dealing with more sensitive topics as well. So there's a lot about grief and loss, and that's something that, for me personally, I've experienced very heavily in the last year or so, and it's actually making me go through some thoughts on that and some healing on that as well. Oh, my favorite part of the rehearsal process is playing in anything. Anybody I do a show with, or when I am, on the other side of the table for a show, I love the playing part, and I think Centenary does an amazing job of letting us always play and explore and find out and discover things together. And I hope you come and see what we have created together at the Centenary Stage Company. Oh, I think they're going to be surprised to learn a lot. I think this is incredibly intimate. We are in the Kutz theater, which I've never performed in, and I'm already loving exploring a show like this in that kind of a setting. It's only a 4-person musical, so it does require a bit of intimacy with the audience, and I do feel like our audience is going to be like our 5th character in this show, which is really exciting. And I think they'll hear a lot of great music, and some music that maybe they've never heard before, or there are a couple songs in this show that are like, I would consider top 10 musical theater songs of all time. So I think revisiting some of those will be really special as well. Audiences should come see Closer Than Ever because, number one, you may not ever have another shot. No one produces this show, so Centenary Stage Company taking a risk on this show is absolutely, the number one reason to come see it, because you are not probably going to see it again anytime soon. The music in this show is phenomenal. If you like a show where you can just think about just that number and you don't have to really connect the dots or think too much about it other than that number, this is a really fun one to come to. Oh, I hope that people are talking about all kinds of things. I hope they're talking about how you never know what's coming down the road for you. I hope they think about the fun things in life that keep us moving. We have to laugh. There's a lot of laughter in this. And I hope that they're thinking, taking a minute to reflect on where they are now and where they hope to be. And I think that that's what this show is really about. I would like to share that this is a show that rarely gets produced, so definitely come check it out. You will leave humming some tunes, hearing some of the most glorious ballads in the musical theater canon, and hopefully have a bit of fun too.